morning, y'all. Um, I'm going to show you the spectacular way I cook my beans in my Instant Pot. Now, y'all, I have to admit, I've only used it, several times, but I live alone. So unless I'm going to cook for myself and Terry or Nancy, I just don't get fancy in here. But I love how my beans turn out. Now, you can see the lid here. And here's the gasket, okay? And then here's the other side. I only use it as a pressure cooker, but you can do so many things with it. Now, Glenda Merle, I know you got one of these, and I want you to cook something in it. Now, what you do is you just press your seal in all the way around. And y'all know one time I cooked some beans and I didn't even have the gasket in. And one of you wonderful people out there, probably more than one. Okay, so the gasket is in there now. It's snugged into the little channel right there. So, it made kind of a mess when I didn't use the gasket, but it didn't blow up or anything. So, y'all know that I had bought a turquoise 88-cent strainer at Walmart, but the holes were so big that my beans fell out. So I got this, there she is, Betty Crocker. I tell you what, the dollar store, Dollar General, I guess, or 99, you can get some really, now I'm not gonna cook this whole jar, okay? Now, one of the things I like about the Instant Pot is you do not have to soak these beans. So I'm just gonna rinse them really good here. I know y'all can't really see that. It's really technical and it's a highly kept secret, so I hope I don't get in trouble for this. Okay, then, bam, put them right in the pot. Now, what you need to do is add enough water to make a couple of inches over your beans. So I'm just pouring that in, and I need some more. I would say I have a 3-quart Instant Pot, and I would say 3 or 4 inches. I mean, gosh, 3 or 4 cups. Y'all, all that hard house cleaning I did earlier, I tell you, it almost killed me. Okay, so now my beans are in there. They have not been soaked. And you know that one of my guilty pleasures is this bacon. Okay? Let me show you what it is. Black Label. Now, y'all, this is expensive. How many? There's 4 pouches, so I get 4 sandwiches out of this if I'm going to be skimpy. A lot of times I'll use the 4 pieces on a half a sandwich, which is plenty for me, with ketchup and Miracle Whip. And that's a little bit of my protein. I think it's $7.99, so $8 and 4 into $8 is $2 a serving, I think. Anyway, I'm going to throw 4 pieces of this bacon in here with these beans. Now, I did that the last time too, but I cooked it first. And you put it in the microwave for about 3.5 minutes if you like your bacon pretty crispy. I cooked it first last time. I'm not doing that this time. I'm putting it in raw. Now, I give Hazel a little of this. I don't give her too much, but I give her a little of it. Now, the reason, and I don't eat it at all, but, because my bacon's got to be crispy. But when you cook it in the microwave, there's this little pad that absorbs all the grease. So the last time when I cooked it first and then put it in my beans, I lost a lot of that good old bacon fat. Now that's what makes it tasty, okay? So this time I'm putting it in raw. Now I made quite a bit of beans. In fact, I'm gonna put in just a little bit more water. It's better to have too much than not enough. Okay, I have my little thingy with a mix of salt and pepper. Now I'm not going to use as much as I usually do because the bacon has quite a bit of sodium in it. I don't watch that stuff, and y'all know that, okay? I am what I am. But anyway, oh yeah, today's the doctor's appointment, so I'll let y'all know what she says after that. But then, excuse me, y'all. Oh, wrong way. This never like goes on like a charm. See, if I edited, I would edit that part out, the dumb stuff. But I don't care. Okay, so you slide it over and that seals it. And then the little gizmo on top, you put that straight ahead, and that's the sealing position. Then when you're done, you have two choices. You can flip the switch and release the steam right away, and that'll stop the cooking. Or you can let it sit, and whatever's in your pot will continue to cook a little bit. And so different recipes for different foods call for different things, okay? Y'all know how hard it is for me to keep up with anything. So I do everything the simple way. So anyway, when it tells you to cook pinto beans, it usually tells you like 20 minutes. But I've found that they are not soft enough for me unless I put them on 30 minutes. Now you can see, if y'all can see that right there, I'll try to, hold on, I don't know if I can do this or not. Maybe. Okay, you can see my choices. So you press the pressure cook and then the arrows up there for more or less time. And that is it, y'all. Now people talk about, especially they advertise, what the heck? Okay, this stupid Bixby thing came up and stopped my video. So anyway, it talks about these instant pots cooking food about 70% faster. Now, if I were going to cook these beans on the stovetop, it could take me 2.5 hours. Maybe even 3. I don't know. I haven't cooked them that way in many, many years. But what they don't fail to mention is the time it takes for this cooker to get up to the pressure and then start cooking. And that takes usually about 10 minutes. So yeah, it's probably faster, but it's not like lightning, okay? I just set it and then go on my way. So I'm going to do that now. And you know what, y'all? I'm so bad about forgetting to show y'all the end result. So I'm not going to tell you that I'm going to do that. I am going to tell you that I'm going to try. So 30 minutes is enough time for me to take a good shower and scrub my hair, which is getting thinner and thinner. So I will also try to remember to hook these two little videos together. Y'all do something fun today. Thank you for hanging with me. And I'll talk to you later. Bye now. Hey y'all. I remembered. Okay, I just got out of the shower. Woo! Debrajoy's hair is getting thin, thin, thin. Okay, so you can y'all see? Let me see if you can see. Okay, that says LO and it says 12 now. Okay, that means that I did not release the pressure because I forgot to. So it just cooked a little bit extra, which I don't think is going to hurt anything. So now what you do is you slide that little thing. I don't know if y'all saw the steam come up out of there. And then, let me see. Where is that silver button? Where is that thing? Oh, right there. That little silver button right there needs to be in the popped up condition. Can y'all hear it? It's bubbling its last little pressure. Anyway, these, oh, good Lord. Y'all, this is another new thing that the phone is doing. In the middle of a video, a screen will pop up and then it turns your video off. But anyway, what I was saying is that these Instant Pots have, I forget exactly, 10 or 11 safety features. There is no way you're going to blow yourself up. I would not be afraid of it. Now, there might be 1 in a million people who have had that happen to them. I don't know. I don't research stuff like that. I just live my life. So, now I can open my lid, which is very hot, and I sit it down on top of my stove burner. Now, let's see. I'm going to use my slotted spoon. Let me see if I can. Hey, y'all. Talking to my beans. Okay. You see what they look like? They're in their little pot. Now I'm going to use a slotted spoon, and I'm going to take a taste out of here because I want to make sure that they're actually cooked. If they're not cooked, you turn it back on for maybe another, I don't know, 10, 12 minutes. And for sure by then, they'll be done. But here's the catch. It takes another 10 or 15 minutes for it to come up to pressure. Okay, let me see. I don't want to hurt myself. which I do all the time. Y'all know that. These are pretty good. Now, I made a pretty good bunch of these. Oh, don't y'all love it when I'm spitting my food everywhere? I made enough of these that I can give a big bowl to Leo and Maria. And that's what I'll do. They taste pretty good. I think putting the bacon in there raw, so all that grease is in there, is better. And I'll tell you, when I don't use bacon or a ham hocks are so expensive. It's ridiculous. You can almost get a filet mignon for that. But I use about maybe a tablespoon of coconut oil in my beans when I'm cooking them, if I don't have any other fat in there. So this is where I get my protein, y'all. I get it from my beans. Last week it was a big pot of navy beans. Oh, I love navy beans. I was eating them for breakfast. And then, of course, my peanut butter. I really just don't, other than craving, I never crave chicken. Never. I do crave a hamburger once in a while. And I'll splurge and I'll go to McDonald's and get that big, what do they call that? Smoked bacon burger. I don't know. Smokehouse burger. That is delicious. But it's big, so you have to be really hungry unless you have a huge appetite. So anyway, y'all, that's it for my, I guess I could turn it off. Okay. There we go. Now, one thing it doesn't have, and I'm really surprised with all the gizmos and the gadgets that it has. And look at this little magnet. Can y'all see that? Where it tells you how long to cook stuff. Now, these are not exact times, y'all. And yeah, I have this stuck on the side of my Instant Pot. It doesn't hurt. The pot does not get hot on the outside. What else was I going to say? Dang. I don't know. But it's easy to clean off. There's a little channel in here for the steam. And when I didn't use my gasket, it got a little bit of bean juice in it. But I just used a wet paper towel and went around and cleaned that. And this never runs in to the inside of the pot. So even when I didn't use the gasket, it didn't do that. Now let me see here. Let me see. I wanted to show y'all. See how this pot is? And when I first got it, my concern was that it was going to be hard to clean. And y'all, standing at the sink with a scrubbing pad to clean a pot is not fun for me at all. I used to do it all the time. My favorite cookware was a set my Aunt Daisy got me, and it was Revereware. And one of y'all made a comment about Revereware the other day. I loved my Revereware, and they are the best pans to make mashed potatoes in because they can handle your mixer right in the pot. So it is so hot, y'all. When I was trying to put some face on, I had to get my fan in the bedroom and angle it up toward my face. It always, when the weather's like this here, it always reminds me of growing up. Let's see, I think we went from Texas to Arkansas when I was about 8 years old. And so that's where I have the beginning of a lot of memories. Um, so anyway, it always reminds me of that we didn't have central heat and air. We had swamp coolers, and I think that's what you call them. They're up in the attic, and you turn them on, and they're so noisy, but they suck the hot air out. And then there's a thing, I may have their names confused. I don't even know what the name of this one is. But it draws in the air and it goes over coils and it cools the air and the moisture, and it comes out cool. So I don't know, y'all. Y'all will know. You will tell me. But anyway, what time is it? 20 minutes to noon. Yeah, so I'm doing good, y'all. I got so much done today. Thank you, Miss Hazel. Oh my gosh, y'all hold on a second. Come here, baby girl. Come here. Let's show everybody what you look like when you get a bath at home. Y'all, I have to fight her to wash her little face. And of course I don't use her shampoo for that. But because she was developing another, get off of there, skin infection, then I'm having to use her special shampoo in between her. Look at her. She wants to get me. Okay, I'm going to put you down. Say bye. Say bye. So, I'm going to tell y'all, it was an extremely productive day for me. I'm proud of myself, y'all. I'm always so glad when I get a lot done. So glad. Now, the next burst of energy I get, now I just did my ceiling fans probably, I don't know, a month ago. Jerry was here working on that light and working on that light, straightening it up. But they get so dirty, y'all. It is crazy. And it was worse. My ground cover has helped a lot. I do not have to sweep my patio every day. I don't even have to sweep it every other day. Just the part up there where Hazel gets in the mulch and I get in the mulch and we walk around. But y'all, whew, I feel good. Now, Miss Carol called me a while ago and she said, Deborah, are we going to bingo? I don't really want to go, but I am going to go. I'll take Hazel and I'll put her halter on her and her leash, and we'll see how that works. And I can't forget my pillow. Sitting in that tapestry chair, woo, sent my sciatica into the sky. But anyway, y'all, I'm just so proud of myself. I got so much done today. Now, if I play solitaire for a while, so what? Anyway, I love y'all. Please do something fun today. And as soon as I can, I'm going to pay my deductible on my phone insurance and get a new one. I'm really afraid that it's just going to quit on me because it's doing so many weird things. So first, before I do that, I'll go to Best Buy and I'll have one of my little geeky friends go through it and look at it and see if it's salvageable. But it's a real pain not being able to plug my cord in the end and have that portable charger everywhere. But you know, I've been doing it for a long time, so it's okay. I never shut up when I say goodbye.